Design to Drive is really an outlet through the Chase Elliott Foundation to give patients an opportunity to really be a part of our race team. We send out sheets of blank paper, right, that has a car and a suit and a helmet and gloves on it, and basically give the kids there an opportunity to put their imaginations to work. I've been beyond lucky to be in a position where I can give back to the community. For me, being from Georgia and having a relationship with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta has been a really natural fit to try to give back.
The one thing I can say about CHOA is that they really care about their patients and their families. I'm Yolanda Gamble.
And I'm Matt Gamble.
We love CHOA. CHOA was our second home. They became our family. It's a wonderful place. If you have to be there, like, it's a good place to be.
They embraced us from the very beginning. They sat us down. They were like, look, we know what we're doing. You have to put trust in us. We put trust in them, and they took care of us.
Tell me about Danny.
Danny is your typical teenage 16-year-old girl. Danny is very shy. Like, she doesn't like a lot of spotlight on her.
Man,
Keep your eye on Gil, the guy behind me. No, I'm just kidding. So you'll just talk to me the whole time, okay? And we'll just have a little chat. We'll talk about stuff. Cool?
Yes.
All right, don't be nervous.
Camera speed.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Sound speeds? All right, we're gonna start with the really hard questions. Tell me your name.
Hi, my name is Dani Cuevas.
And Danny, how did you get here today?
Hello. Hey, is this Danny?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. My name's Chase. I'm the NASCAR driver that I think you submitted a drawing for not too long ago. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Please don't call me sir. I am not old enough for that. But so I have great news. You have won the drawing contest, and your car and driver's suit and helmet and gloves, we're gonna bring all that to life here in Darlington in a few weeks. The reason I really liked your drawing is I'm a dog owner too. So I have a dog, his name's Fletch. So yeah, I thought your therapy dogs theme was great. Do you have any dogs at home?
Yeah, it's a girl. Her name's Stella.
Stella, cool. Well, tell your family I said hello, and yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all at the race.
The inspiration for my design was the therapy dogs at the hospital. They helped me keep my mind off of everything that was going on, and they just helped keep me in an overall better mood.
She was 13 when she first got diagnosed, and it was right before she started 8th grade.
It puts the brakes on everything. Everything you had going on before that moment doesn't matter anymore. Everything stops, and it's cancer from that moment on.
Life was rough for a few years. It wasn't something that, bam, it was over in a couple of months. Danny went through 2.5 years of intense chemo and treatment and she's had over 25 spinal tabs. She's had, I can't even count how many blood transfusions, platelet transfusions. She's went through a lot. There was probably like 3 or 4 service dogs that we met throughout our journey. The first one we met was Lancelot, and Lancelot was an actual cancer patient as well. So he had went through chemo, and he had lost his hair, and when his hair came back it was curly. And he was the first service dog that she had met at the hospital, and she just connected with Lancelot because when she said, when my hair grows back, I want it to be curly like Lancelot.
You know what you do.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I'm Kara Klein. I oversee our Canines for Kids program at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. This is Reggie. So Reggie is one of our facility dogs at Children's. He just started in April, so he is a full of energy, and he's just a ray of light to so many people's days. I started at Children's 14 years ago, knowing that I wanted to really help support kids through some of their hardest days. I think there's like this non-judgmental comfort that a dog can provide. It is so powerful to witness that. The difference that our dogs can make on a daily basis. It's really helpful when staff lets us know what should we be working on with that patient. Maybe it's to provide motivation to get out of bed. They just had surgery and they need some encouragement to walk, because that's a really big part of getting them home from out of the hospital, is having to ambulate post operation.
Right.
So Reggie and I will go see that kid and say, Reggie hasn't been for a walk today. He could really go down to the garden. Is that something you might be interested in? And then all of a sudden, when something they were so worried about being painful, that goes right out the window. They're like, absolutely, and gives them that outlet of just petting and snuggling. And sometimes they don't really want to talk. I think we often think like we can throw a psychologist in the room or offer some other services to a patient while they are really critical. Sometimes patients are like, I just don't want to say anything, and a dog is perfect for that. It's the most rewarding job there is.
Yeah, fans have been super supportive, as you would imagine, for a great cause.
Yeah, I was looking at the comments, and all the comments are so sweet. They're like, oh my God, this car is beautiful. Chase Elliott is such a good person for doing this. And they're all rooting for me. They're rooting for us.
I've been sharing it every outlet I can because I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. I've shared it with like all my friends at Children's. And may have reshared that I saw my name on the car. That was pretty crazy.
We all know this is a world of money, right? Sponsorship and things of that nature. So for a company to give up their right to that weekend and jump on board with something to make a difference in people's lives, I think is a really big deal, and that's something that hits home with me. Our shoot program started 5+ years ago, and we've raised over $250,000 doing this, which has been pretty amazing, really, when you sit back and look at it from just the small operation that this started as to what it's done. It's pretty incredible.
Do you have any other words of advice for kids who may be starting their journey?
I know it's tough right now, and I know it seems like there will be no end, but I promise you there's an end and you'll get there.